People with sociopath friends. Why are you friends with them? Me and my friend Marcus met in college. Both of us awkward in different ways. Me with crippling social anxiety. Him with what I later learned was antisocial personality disorder. I remember the first time I realized something was different about him. We were at a party, and I was having a panic attack in the bathroom. Marcus found me there, hyperventilating, and instead of offering comfort, he said flatly, "Your breathing is inefficient. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Then he demonstrated, his face completely neutral. It worked. When I thanked him, he shrugged. "It's just biology. Your amygdala was overreacting." Later that night, I watched him navigate the party with perfect social precision, mirroring others' emotions like he was following a script. On our walk home, I asked him how he was so good with people despite seeming so detached. "I study them," he said simply. "People are predictable if you pay attention. I don't feel what they feel, but I can recognize the patterns." A year after graduation, Marcus called me at 3 a.m. "I need your perspective," he said without greeting. "My therapist believes I meet the diagnostic criteria for antisocial personality disorder." "You mean sociopathy?" I asked, still half asleep. "That term is outdated, but essentially correct," he replied. "I'm calling to ask if this changes our friendship." I remember sitting up in bed, suddenly wide awake. "Do you want to be friends with me?" There was a long pause. "I find your company valuable. You explain emotional context I miss. You're honest about when I'm behaving inappropriately. These things help me function better." "That's not the same as caring about me," I pointed out. "No," he agreed, "but I choose to act as if I care. Isn't that functionally similar?" That conversation marked a turning point. With his diagnosis acknowledged between us, our friendship became more genuine, not less. Marcus never pretended to feel emotions he didn't. Instead, he approached our friendship like a logical commitment. When my mother died, he showed up at my apartment with groceries and said, "You haven't eaten in 2 days. This is harmful to your health." While I sobbed, he sat beside me and awkwardly patted my shoulder at regular intervals. Later, I found out he'd researched appropriate grief responses beforehand. "I don't understand your pain," he told me, "but I know it's real, and I know what helps most people is presence." Over the years, I've watched Marcus build a successful life through careful observation and calculated choices. He's now a corporate lawyer, a field where his ability to remain emotionally detached is actually beneficial. He married a woman who, like me, knows exactly who he is. "Why me?" his wife Elise once asked him when I was present. "You're direct about your needs," he answered. "You don't expect me to read your mind. You accept my limitations and don't try to fix me. This makes you statistically unlikely to become dissatisfied with our relationship." She had laughed and said, "That's the most romantic thing anyone's ever said to me."